Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Samira. Today's sewing tutorial is something you don't want to miss. I will be sharing with you simple way to make this stylish shift dress with two side pockets. You need to have 1.5 yard of this crepe material if you are size 10 or size 8, but if you are bigger you can use more than that. Please, you can subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and also turn notification bell to get notified to see my next tutorial. I'm trying to put in place measures to produce high quality video on my next tutorial. I want you to watch it on Monday, and please keep on watching. So guys, if you have your material there with you, can bring it out. Let's get started now. Guys, this is my material. Is a crepe fabric, 1.5 yard of it. So what I'll do now, I'll just go ahead now to fold my fabric into two. Okay, so just keep on watching because you're going to learn a lot from today's tutorial. Don't forget the style that we are making today is a free dress, and I'm using 1.5 yard of this crepe material to achieve this style. You can see the color, very beautiful color. Is a turquoise blue fabric, and it's a crepe fabric that we are using to make this style that we are making today. So I will implore you to keep on watching this particular tutorial down to the end, and you can share it with your friends. You can give it a thumbs up so that others can see it and watch from it. I folded my fabric by 30 inches. So I will start by marking my shoulder. So I'm going to divide it by 2, and my shoulder divided by 2 is by 8 inches. So my shoulder is by 8 inches. So that's the 8 inches that I'm marking from my shoulder. So I'll give a straight line. Now is my neckline, and it's going to have V shape. So I'll go by 3.5 inches. And I also go down by 7 inches for the depth of my neckline. So I'll give a curve for the neckline. Don't forget it's a V shape. At this point, I'll be marking 1.5 inch for the back depth neckline. So that's the 1.5 inch for my back neckline, the depth of my back neckline. So I also mark 1 inch to slope my shoulder. So I'm going to slope it a bit with my ruler. Right now, I'm going to mark, that is on the line of my shoulder, I'm going to mark 6 inches. That's where my sleeve is going to form because I'm cutting it together. So that's where my sleeve is going to form. After that, I'll be measuring 9 inches for the wideness of my sleeve. You can measure more than that. It all depends on your body size. So right now I'm going to measure my bust now. So my bust is by 46 inches. Then I'm going to add 1 inch for my sewing allowance. I'll go ahead now to mark 39 inches for the dress length. So that's the dress length now. I'm marking 39 inches for that. So my length is by 39 inches. So that's the 39 inches for the length of my dress. Right now, from my bust line, I'm going to curve it a bit, as you can see me doing in the video. So I'll just take it down. So that's what I'm pointing at. Then I'm going to cut the back of my neckline. So I'm cutting it now. So guys, please keep on watching this particular tutorial, okay, so that you can see what we are going to do next, and so that you don't miss any part of this tutorial. So you can give it a thumbs up so that others can also see it and watch. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please you can just hit the red button under my video to subscribe now. You can share it with your friends. Please also ask them to watch this tutorial down to the end. And don't forget the style that we are making today is a sheep dress that is going to have two pockets in the front. And don't forget the fabric that we are using. We are using crepe fabric, and it's 1.5 yard of this crepe fabric that we are using to make this tie. So this is the front now. This is the back part now. So I'll be using the front part that we just cut out now to lay on it. Then I'll just go ahead and cut it out. You can see how simple it is for you to make this particular style that we are cutting today. So don't forget that we are cutting the back now. So we've already cut the front part now. So I'll just go ahead and start my cutting from the neckline. Like I said, you can share this tutorial with your friends, your family members. You can also ask them to watch this particular tutorial. You can also ask them to also subscribe to my channel. So you can also turn notification bell to get notified to see my next sewing tutorial. And you can comment, you can drop your comments on the comment section below. I'm going to respond. And if you have any question concerning this particular tutorial, you can also drop it there. So I'm going to also respond to your question. So guys, just keep on watching so that you can see how we are going to also cut the other steps that we are going to take in cutting this particular style that we are making. Don't forget the fabric name is crepe fabric, and is 1.5 yard of it. You can use more than that. So this particular one is 1.5 yard that I'm using to make this particular style that I'm cutting today. So this is the pocket material that I'm using today. So I will just go ahead now to mark 8 inches. So I want to fold it well. So I'm marking 8 inches for the length. Okay, so that's the 8 inches for the length. While the width is by 8 inches also. Okay, so I'll just cut it out. That is, I'm going to open it. Then I'm going to fold the edges. That's how I'm going to stitch it. Okay, so that's what I'm pointing at. So I'm going to fold the edges and stitch them together. The next step now, at this point I've joined my shoulder and I'm about to mark my pocket line. Okay, so I'll just place my tape from my shoulder to my half length, which is by 15 inches. I'm sorry for the camera, please just listen to the explanation. So it's 15 inches from my shoulder to my half length. Okay, so that's where I'm going to place my pocket, on the half length line. Okay, I hope you are following up. So that's the place I'm going to place the pocket now. So let me shift my fabric a bit so that you'll be able to see what I'm doing now. So I'm going to also place the other pocket at the other side of the dress that we are making. So what I'll do next, I'm going to use my pin to pin it together. So that's the next pocket. Remember, it has 2 pockets in the front. So that's it. This is how I'm going to run my stitch on it. So after stitching my pockets together, so I'm going to join the body together also. So guys, you can see how simple it is to make this particular style that we are making today. So you can see the pockets now, I've stitched it together. So this is how to go about when making your own. So you can see where I am pointing at how I place the pocket. So this is how you should make your own when making your own. So this is how I'm going to stitch it. That's what I'm pointing at. This is how I'm going to run my stitch together when joining the fabric together. So after that, my dress will be ready. I know you want to see me wearing it now. This is what we made together today. Thank you for watching to the end. I hope you are taking home something valuable from today's tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe now, like, share and comment about what you learned from today's tutorial, you can drop it in the comment section below. Also turn notification bell to get notified to see my next sewing tutorial. You can like I said, I'm putting measures to upload higher quality videos so that you guys can enjoy it when watching it, guys. I'm still learning how to use them, guys. Just watch out my next video on Monday. You're going to learn a lot from the tutorial that we'll be uploading on Monday on this channel. So guys, like I said, you can share it with your friends. Please ask them to also watch it to the end. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in my next one. Bye bye.